good. We're good. Oh, damn, I about died. You guys didn't tell me my health was getting low.
I'm not even in the team anymore. Me and Ghost were killing each other earlier.
I gotta go get the meat. Alright, first topic, we wanted to hit up on some of the some problems with, well, this game.
I am not playing.
This game.
It's Fallot76, which I am not playing because that game just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Preach it, brother.
Alright.
Glenn, what do you mean? You're the god of the game.
The leader of the discussion would be Mr. Food Build for Life.
Yeah.
Hated by
Sandman.
For real.
I am Sandman's. I've been hated by worse, trust me. I've been hated by better, I should say. You're fine. One to 400? Okay. Okay. My first beef with Fallout 76 is essentially the VAT system. The VAT system is completely and utterly broken, and I can't figure out for the life of me why it's broken. It's been broken for a long time. You can PvE VATs all day.
Hold on, let me chime in.
Check the video we just did before this one.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
The video, the PvP video. No, I mean, you know, if you're a PvEer, it's fine. You know, because sometimes, majority of the time, it's fine. But
I've wasted 3 clips one time at 95% and still didn't hit with the fucking handmade.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if you're in a situation like myself, whose aim is garbage, right? And you want to when you PvP, I want to be able to VATS, and there's certain weapons that'll allow you to VATS, and then there's certain weapons that you cannot VATS with, and I don't understand for the life of me why that is. Like why. And Bethesda has been aware of this situation for a very long time, and yet they want to do things like ban people for having too much ammo even though they didn't dupe it, or or they don't ban people that It's the class of weapons falls into the ballistic rifle class. That seems to be the ones that don't do any damage in VATS at all. Like your fixers, your handmaids, what's the other one? Pretty much any rifle. Like heavy weapons don't do anything in VATS. It seems like the weapons that do the damage are some energy weapons like Tesla rifles. What's the other one that does? And a lot of melee weapons will do damage in VATS. But then again, to do damage with a melee weapon, you got to be right up on them. So, yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. It's not really. It's not even a stealth issue because we did a thing. We just did a video earlier where we tested many different types of weapons in PvP, right? And it's not an issue of I can't PvP you, because you can PvP that person. Or not PvP, but VATS them. You can VATS them. It's just that whenever I'm actually physically shooting him with, say, a bloodied handmaid or a bloodied fixer or whatever, it's doing. You can see that it hits the bullet, hits him, and it actually has the damage marker, and you get a hit marker, but his health doesn't drop down any, or the person you're shooting at's health doesn't drop down any. And it's confusing to me because if I had to drop out of VATS, right, and then just shoot him normally, I could kill him, right? But if you VATS, yeah. It,
Nope, 397.
397. And the other thing too is that this is going to be twofold. We're going to talk about, we talked about the situation with VATS and PvP, and then this is the thing that kind of hits home to me, especially with me and Chuck. It's the forums, the trade forums, like Fallout76. I'm on a bunch of them on PlayStation 2, Facebook and PlayStation.
Yeah, we have a lot on Facebook.
It's just garbage, dude.
They want actual real world money for items in the game
that you can't even
get anymore.
Just ridiculous.
Like, anybody here play CS:GO? Have you ever played CS:GO?
No.
Anybody here play CS:GO at all?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you know how they got the skins that you can get by the keys and the cases and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Kind of like Rust. Rust has a whole skin system you can get and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People have scammed on CS:GO so much.
So much, yeah. I mean, it's just legal gambling is all it is, essentially. CS:GO is just legalized gambling. Kind of like Mermog, the purveyor here. You don't have to actually use real-world money, but it's kind of like gambling like that. The same thing with that. There's people... Well, you can't really... You can buy atoms.
You just strip in.
Yeah, you trade in unwanted legendaries
for script.
Get for script money, which is points, like essentially, like think of it like money, right?
3-star legendary weapon is 40, 2 stars 15, and 1 star is 5. Armor, yes.
Or it's another 3-star legendary random 3-star. Like you can get a 3-star melee, a 3-star, you can pretty much anything, like armor, weapons, melee. Yeah. So, but anyway, CS:GO is just the crazy part about it is why I'm kind of melding these two together. But CS:GO, I've heard of people trading these skins for that you win in the game by choosing keys and cases, and you have to really look into it. But I've heard people paying thousands and thousands of dollars for a knife skin that they just play with in a game. And people are doing that same thing on these Fallout forums with these duped legacy weapons. Go ahead, Chuck. You go first.
Well, the thing is, why the whole economy deal is now is, like Bethesda was like, even energy weapons that explode, like the bloody Gatling plasmas, flamers. They're like, they're too OP. We're going to take them out. But the people who have them was like, well, there's no way that anybody else can get this. And then you got dupers that duped them just so then they could sell them. They're like, we don't want no caps. Yeah. Dupers are almost in every game. You got dupers in Ark, Conan. It's all there. It's hard. Well, because it was something that everybody wanted. It's because it's something that everybody wanted because of either the power or the rarity. So people knew that if they were able to get more of them, they would be worth more. And then people had enough caps already because the cap limit at the start of the game, when the game first came out, was so low. And same thing with the storage limit, so low. Yeah, which now it was no, I think it was 20,000. Yeah, it's 30,000 now. It has been up to 30,000.
My view on the whole the explanation of a duper is a person that creates. See, this is how duping. See, a lot of people don't realize how duping actually works. How a duper actually does what they do is a lot of duping occurs on free. Bethesda here lately has been bringing out these free-to-play weekends and stuff like that, right? And what they do is it's free to play the entire weekend. If you don't have the game or whatever, you can actually it's free to play. You can completely and people what they do is they take advantage of this free to play weekend, and then they create new accounts specifically purposed around duping, so that they can just dupe all the bunch of shit they want, and then if that account gets banned, it just gets banned. So that's what my definition of a duper is: a person that takes something, uses an exploit in the game to recreate an object over and over and over again. That's the actual definition of a duper in this game.
And see, a thing that I see is a big bad problem is now that dupers aren't just doing it in the game no more, because caps are relatively useless. Bethesda did that themselves.
Yeah,
Bethesda,
they did it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, caps are useless because everybody's already capped. Most of the players who are dupers are capped out. Yes. So caps are useless, and also, they don't need anything else really. So everything they get is just bonus to them. So now what they're doing is, because the guns that they got are the best guns in the game because they're not in the game no more. That's why they were taken out in the first place. Like good legacies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I mean, one thing good with Fallout is there's multiple ways to build your character to make it on an even playing field. And okay, hold on. I just got into a firefight. Okay. Let me get my train of thought back. But there's multiple ways in Fallout to create a character to balance it out to where you can't compete against other players. Like, stealth builds of all kinds have a big advantage, especially now with the stealth armor. The stealth armor is... Well...
I like it.
Yes. Me and Carbon and Steven all run around in a stealth build.
I don't... The only time I ever put on armor now is when I'm at Purveyor Murmog, when I put on my unyielding, just so I can up my luck.
Yeah, and people say everything about Bloodied is OP. It still has its fallback like everything else. Bloodied is strong, it gives your damage a little extra output, but on the other hand, you're a glass cannon essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I stub my toe, I die.
Well, it's a little more than that, but I mean, hmm.
Actually, it,
So
well, it's not just the blood. Everything's getting nerfed. It's
everything's
not
going to get nerfed, not just bloodied, but everything's getting a nerf.
because they're revamping. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, they're revamping the whole deal. They're making it like instead of being multiplied by all the different buffs and stuff, it's adding the buffs and then multiplying it by the base damage. Instead of because now it'll be easier for a player to look at a gun and calculate exactly what type of damage he's going to do instead of just grabbing it and trying to run with it. You could look at it. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, that's what they're doing. But like I want to backtrack just a little bit. A way Bethesda that I feel could fix the whole economy itself is bring back the weapons that they're duping. They could ruin if they would bring back legacy guns to the game. Every duper who duped all them weapons that get cash money for them, basically they're useless to them.
Not really.
No, that's a big thing. eBay,
yeah.
you could. Yeah, that right there is a DPS monster gun that is used in a lot of like queen fights or any boss fight really. Um,
every every other PvPer that I've ever encountered in this game, everybody and his brother has either a two-shot explosive or bloodied, faster fire rate explosive or something. Or it's always I ended up dying more times by a Gauss, some sort of explosive Gauss minigun or whatever, than by anything else. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a legacy weapon. I always seem to die by a legacy weapon. Yeah. But yeah, I always seem to die by a legacy weapon. And they're very, very hard to escape from because they lay down just such a high amount of DPS, like damage per second, damage per shot, however you want to put it. I mean, to me, I don't know what all I generally know is whenever I die, I know what I'm dying from, and 90% of the time it's usually, a Gauss minigun, or so it's usually some sort of explosive Gauss weapon.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Well, they're gone. I mean, they've been gone for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all the way gone. No one can. Well, that is a big part of it because they're a big thing in the game. They help people out a lot. Them weapons, anyways. But You got it's oh yeah. There's a level 5. No,
Well, now
they're
not rare. I mean, they're rare to the point of you can't get them in the game. But
they are bottable on like people. They sell them now. The people who's duped them weapons sell them for eBay. Yet people have duplicated them enough times, and they sell them on eBay. If anybody out there don't believe me, go to eBay and put in 2-shot explosive laser rifle or any of these legacy guns, and
2-shot explosive Gatling plasma.
You'll see them show up from sometimes $100 and some odd dollars.
Yeah.
U.S. money, $100 and some U.S. dollars, and that's why caps is worth nothing anymore. You go and try to tell somebody, hey, I'm wanting to trade something for caps, they're going to laugh at you. They'll straight up ask you if you're new. Because I can tell you for sure, because Bethesda don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Because Bethesda, when they created Fallout 76, they fucked up in the beginning, in the very beginning of the game. Bethesda fucked up so hard on all the stuff they've done in the beginning of the game, they just look at it as like, well, there's no coming back from this. So they're just doing they're doing a little bit of this and that to make the people who bought the game feel like they're trying, but really they're just they're polishing a turd.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
You know what happens when you polish a turd?
It's still a turd.
Nope, you just get a dirty rag. That's it.
Oh, okay, that works too.
And it's still going to be a turd, and you'll have a dirty rag.
Let me take away from you guys real quick.
Next time.
Pre-Dirty's here in the comment, and he says he trades for caps for weapons all the time. That's good. That's what we want to see in the community. That's exact.
I don't understand.
Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say I don't understand why, if they're gonna delete a game, why not just delete it all the way? If they're gonna take it out.
Well,
oh, who the hell would buy it?
But
no one's gonna buy that. Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, there's not going to be a PS5 version. But you still will be able to play it on a PS5, but it'll still be the PS4 version.
Yeah.
Since PS5 is going to be backwards compatible and stuff and all like that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But I do want to shout out real quick that there is a good group right now that me and Food Build for Life is a part of now, that they actually try to help new players in the game, and they're a positive community every once in a while we'll get someone in there that, still doesn't want to trade for caps or stuff. But Fallot76, Survivors of the Wasteland, PS4, on Facebook, they're an awesome group. Shout out to them. Yeah.
All right. Since we're on this little rant, I'm gonna keep it going. This is my other issue. I don't like the fact that you have these YouTubers. You got people like, and I enjoy watching these guys. Don't get me wrong. Dr. Boomstick, Lore Spade, I can't remember. There's a couple other people, but anyway, these are PvPers. They make YouTube videos and they PvP. And my thing is this: I'll PvP, but I won't go out of my way to look for it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
Sandman.
Sandman.
Using hacked nuclear winter weapons. That's another one. That's a level.
But anyway,
give a rat away.
A rat away. I can't get a rat away. No, but
Doyle.
But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that I tried to point out to these people several times that, you know, if you want to PvP, they made a place for you all to PvP. It's called Nuclear Winter. You go into Nuclear Winter and PvP all you want, and you get rewards and special things and all the, you know, whatever, you get level and stuff like that. And then they're like, no, Nuclear Winter sucks. I'm like, why does Nuclear Winter suck? And they really can't come up with a definitive answer. And then I came up with an answer for them. I was like, the answer, I can answer that for you. It's called, you're forcing your will on other people. Essentially, is how it works.
Yeah.
You can't force somebody. You can't force your will on the willing. No. If everybody's in Nuclear Winter, they're all willing to be there, right?
Or even Hunter Hunted.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
One. Either Hunter Hunted or Nuclear Winter. Yeah, Hunter Hunted is still willing. You have to listen to the radio broadcast to initiate the PvP. Just like in Nuclear Winter, everybody there is willing. Everybody there is willing participants. I guess they get their rocks off because they're PvPing these people and they're not willing participants. Like taking over workshops. I understand. Yes, that is a part of the game. I get it. Nobody's cheating. That's how they design the game. But then again, if you're level 300 and you go to take over a workshop and he's a level 10, come on now. Really?
Just ruins it for that level 10.
It does. What if? Okay, yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for bringing that up too. What if that's his new experience in Fallout 76?
And
you just ruined it for him. Yeah. 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 I mean,
There is one thing I really want to hit on, though. There is a couple, like you were talking about, actual role models in the game. And one of them that, you know, we're going to try to avoid mentioning because, you know, he likes to... he likes to have... It's not Chuck's channel no more.
That's
it's
true.
the Four Horsemen Entertainment. It's not just me. Yeah, there's 3 of us right now. But there's certain role model out there who are trying to teach low levels, you know, that they can go out at level 9.
Go fuck up high levels.
Yeah. They're trying to tell a level 9 that he can go out and kill any high level without, you know, getting a gun that they can't really get, that unless they're going to pay real life money to get.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get that laser rifle, which is a hacked over weapon.
And people try to tell me too that there's no hacked over weapons in console, and I'm like, bullshit. If you go to other like trading forums, people have tons of hacked over weapons hacked over. I can actually. Would you like me to? Hacked over weapon actually is. I can explain to you what the hacked over weapon means. It came something. They had a glitch or something occur from Nuclear Winter, and they actually were able to keep the weapon that they got from Nuclear Winter.
And it's a level 5 laser rifle that does extremely higher damage than a normal laser
and no
rifle.
range. I mean, you just pick up the different tier boxes. You see different tier boxes for different things, and from nuclear. I've never played nuclear winter.
Think like the most worst game ever as Fortnite. Yeah,
Whoa,
Fortnite.
easy.
Easy.
Early Fortnite's good. Early Fortnite's good.
Fork knife. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the glitch is very rare. I mean, I think it rarely happens. But I mean, just
I
like
don't think
anything,
I think it's fixed now. It can't happen no more. But the guns are already in, and they've been duped. Like,
yeah.
Nope. And Bethesda ain't even trying to stop it. They know they're out there. They've seen people with it, and they just look the other way. Like I was saying before, Pre-Dirty was talking about earlier that, let's see, let me back up to...
Well, he's doing that. I personally think that if Bethesda would have waited like a year, I think they could have made this an even better game. Yeah, I think they released it a little early on the whole new online thing because they haven't done that with Fallout. I think they should have really taken their time with it, honestly.
I didn't get nothing, Steven. You got it already.
Yeah. Also wish it could have been like GTA, like there's a single player mode and then an online mode. But that's just me.
But yeah, Pre-Dirty was talking about, he said that a lot of the other, like he got, some of the legacies like we got from when we played the game, but it's not like that for everybody. And, if one of us were going to sell a legacy gun, we ain't going to go out and charge real world money for it, because we would want to keep the, currency. We are trying to make the game that we've loved from other Fallout games a viable game, because fuck. They've done ESO is another one. Everybody when ESO first came out, we wanted a Skyrim game. That's exactly what everybody wanted. A Skyrim game to play with your friends. But no, they took their own twist on it, and I mean, it's an okay game now. But again, there was stuff wrong with that one too that was it's same concept, different game. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Yes.
But over there, I don't think there's no duping or any of that on ESO, so why couldn't they stop that on Fallout?
Well, it's not on a personal level because I didn't come into the game on beta. I came into it at launch, like when they actually sold the first copy. But you know what I mean. I wasn't in here since beta. But anyway, I personally don't know what it's like to actually even get a legendary. The only legendary that I ever acquired, or legacy weapon that I've ever acquired, I acquired that from Ghostly Sniper. You know, so
which is now T4HE Famine.
Which is T4HE Famine. It's the 2-shot explosive Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah.
Technically, I've had 2 legacies now.
But anyway, what the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, I never got that chance. I've gotten lots of. I mean, I've gotten other like legendary weapons that are now technically in the legacy category. They're no longer dropped, like the 2-shot explosive dragon. That's, from what I understand, is a legacy weapon now. Yeah.
Yes. I think I was looking this up the other day because, you know, we were curious. It was like I looked up because Steven had one, which is Famine. So we were hearing all this stuff about people wanting money. So I got curious and I went to look at eBay, and it is crazy, like the amounts of stuff. Like this 2-shot explosive dragon that I've seen was anywhere between $120 to $170 US.
I don't know why the hell someone would want to do that.
And me and Carbon both got into a big argument with people over this because we were like, why would you spend something like that? That's a weapon that's not even a real weapon that you can physically own and touch. But they're like, well, it's on the game that we play. I'm like, you spent money on a digital game. I'm like, that's different. $60 one time. I'm not going to spend $300 on 5 weapons that I think is neato. It's not going to happen.
Well, okay, this is the point I tried to make too with them. It's just like, why would I spend real world money on a weapon for a game that's losing relevancy by the day? And Chuck, you know what I'm talking about. This game is literally losing relevancy by the day. And
it's not because it's a bad game. It has great potential.
Oh,
it really does. They finally got us the NPCs that we all wanted throughout the whole game.
Dude, yeah, for real. I was so pissed that they didn't even have those.
But that was my biggest beef with that dude. He didn't seem to understand that I was like, why would I spend real world money on a weapon that I use in a game that's going to be dead in
probably 6 months to a year.
No, I feel like less than a year. Especially if the PS5 drops.
Oh yeah.
No,
and really, and another thing about this game, it's not new player friendly anymore.
No, they're toxic.
There's a toxic community out there. Besides, the one I talked about on Facebook just a little bit ago, other than them guys on that community over there on Facebook, everybody else we run into, you got people trying to do stupid ass trap bases. I mean, yes, it's a thing.
It's a thing, unfortunately.
If they would make it to where you could still blow up people's houses, I would just make my day going around looking for them type of bases.
Specifically,
they should have a straight PvP server.
Yeah.
Again, that would harken back. Okay, they could do that, and that's a good idea. And I'm not trying to deny that that's a good idea, but at the same time, they wouldn't want to do that because again, everybody there is willing
to fight. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go find some level 15 that's at whatever,
And
base trying to get acid or whatever, and take it over and kill him. Yeah.
in all actuality,
The only other thing I can think of what's toxic.
Yeah.
Ark
Ark is very toxic.
Ark is very toxic, and GTA 5 is very toxic.
Yes,
GTA
I agree.
5 is rough.
Oh well, Ark. No, I mean everybody.
Oh,
Ark, everything in Ark, anybody can get it, and that's one thing about Ark. Ark is toxic PvP wise, depending on. Okay, let me rephrase this. Official Ark. Yeah. No, there's still some really toxic PvE servers out there, like but yeah. But how are you looking at it though? Are you looking at it at a PvP or a PvE perspective? Be- As I gotta cut in because Pre Dirty just said something awesome in the comments. Pre Dirty says him and his people go around and find the people that mess with the low levels, and they fight them and show them what's up. We respect that all the way.
Yeah.
Round of applause for the man.
Yeah, we respect that all the way. See, for us, a bunch of times, me and Food Build and even Famine, when we're on, we have so many plans. I mean, if you go look at my vendor right now, I'm pretty sure I'm sitting at all my plans. I have icicle lights and everything else in there for like 5-10 caps a piece, while everybody else is selling them for 100, 200. But see, the legacy weapons, the legacy weapons. Yeah. Looking at them weapons at a PvE point, there's not really any more advantage than There's plenty of other weapons that a PvE player can use. No, see, this is what I'm saying. But see, I'm using right now. Yeah, I'm using a bloodied automatic handmade, suppressed automatic handmade. 10%. It's a hitman's 10% damage. No. I mean, bloodied but stealth. But it's not the meta. It's not explosive. It's not a legacy gun. But I do just fine. I don't have to have a legacy weapon to play because I'm a PvE player. Fallout was meant to be a PvE.
How the economy affects the player? Well, what, like why, or I mean, you have to reiterate a little bit more. What, the shitty, I can tell you, I can tell you one reason why Bethesda did it to themselves with cap limits.
Yep.
They ruined the economy with cap limits. It has a huge impact on it. Okay, Okay, this is good. This is a good example. Like if I back 6 months ago, if I wanted to buy that bloodied explosive Gatling plasma, I had to have 5 characters worth of max caps just to buy that character or just to buy that weapon. I mean, think about that. 5 characters worth of max caps. And
And see, another point on that, at max caps, me and Carbon went and did a test. He put something in his vendor for, I think it was like 3 caps, because then they have a tax in the game for no reason, because the money doesn't go anywhere that they tax you in the game. It's a pointless amount of money to even tax you because they...
trying to build an economy is what they tried to do.
But when they did that, okay, so then I bought something out of his vendor. Carbon didn't... Food Build did not get no extra money from what I bought. He was already at max caps. So I basically... If someone would walk up there and some of the stuff, if he had... Yeah, but see...
What he's trying to say, though... Yeah, listen.
Let's say he had a gun in there that was a very gun... Are you ready?
Yeah, he's ready. Go.
Go,
right.
go.
Let's say Food Build had a good gun, like a bloodied, explosive, whatever, faster fire rate, and he wanted 10,000 caps for it because it's a high tier weapon, and he's selling it for a good amount of caps. But if he's already at max caps and someone buys that gun, he doesn't get any of that. He's just lost 10 grand worth of caps in the game. That money is just gone. But see, that's where they fucked the game up. But see, that's where they messed the game up. That's why people selling their weapons online for real life money, because they're basically worth nothing on the game. So if they would obliterate get rid of the cap limit, I couldn't. Hey, I'm tongue-tied. Yeah, I know. If they would get rid of the cap limit and bring back any legacy gun that they took out of the game, because like I was saying, no, they're not, because they're done with the game.
Yeah, they don't care about it.
They're making. Yes. But see, they're losing so... Yeah, they're losing so much money, though. Other people are making money off of them instead of them making money. Yeah, it's make it community awareness.
Or ladies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. You know, speaking of that, I know how you feel as about the whole uh, Fallout first and paying for it and everything like that. I myself I myself think I myself think that it was smart on Bethesda's part to come up with the Fallout first with your own private server, unlimited stash box, and all that good stuff. Because if you really think about it, if you're a new player, right? And I'm just looking at it on, again, I'm taking from the PvP side of it, right? If you don't really like PvP that much and you seem to be constantly getting harassed by PvPers, what's the next best thing that they can offer? We can offer you a private server where you will never get bugged by PvP. And again, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like my private server. I don't, even though I don't really get bugged much these days anymore. Yeah, go ahead and send it again, Chuck.
What?
Sorry, I was on a rant. Sorry, send that again. The Wayward. The Wayward, it was a
It's
quick.
too short.
It's too short.
And they took a step in the right direction.
It felt. It was definitely within the spirit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The, what, um, those quest lines were definitely within the spirit of 76. You know what I mean? They captured the spirit of it, but they're just way too short.
Yeah, because if here's the one thing I do want to hit up on: Fallout 3 remake coming up. Oh, very very much so. And if you take a look at that story, or even the side quests, and see, New Vegas is another one. Good game, good storyline, side
4.
quests. Fallout 4, all of them were good games, good side quests. The main campaign that they made for 76, good campaign, short, too short. It was enough to get you excited. Hold on real quick. I gotta answer this question.
Go ahead.
Pre-Dirty asked, he
me.
says he hasn't used the stealth armor and asked if you can have any outfits with it. No.
Nope.
You cannot have no out. That's the downfall. Stealth armor's awesome, but I will not use it on every character. I have another character that's a stealth build, which is my baby character. He won't use stealth armor. He's just going to be his bloodied and unyielding, because you can't have, it's a trade-off. with the stealth armor, you get 140 damage resistance, 140 energy resistance, and 1,000 radiation resistance. So, I mean, I can run up in a nuke in nothing but the stealth armor, and the stealth is amazing. It is amazing, but you have to trade off. Yeah. And you can't have no outfit, so you can't dress yourself up. It's and nothing. I'm more talking about like the cool, like the fire breather outfit and stuff like that.
Just stuff that doesn't affect the armor at all. It's just
I'm talking
clothing.
about cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
Because I come from Ark and stuff like that, and and also Fallout PvE. That's the game. Fallout was never meant to be a PvP game. Bethesda saw everybody else out there, Call of Duty, and they're like, "Oh, these people are doing PvP." That's what killed the game in the beginning. PvP is fun if that's something you want, but if, like what Carbon was saying, if you don't want it, and then you got bullies coming up and like initiating it,
Yeah, that's my whole thing, Chuck. You hit on it too. Is that I don't really know how I feel about, because I remember in the past there was times when when we were playing together back in the day, and everybody, I would go out and PvP, and at the end, that's all I would do. And at the end of the day, whenever I'd shut the system off, I'm like, why do I feel like I need to take a shower? you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining
Dirty
that
scum.
right. Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like I just kicked a bunch of fucking dogs, But like I said, will I PvP? Yeah. But I don't do what I used to do. I don't go out of my way to look for it.
Same here. I PvP. We all. What was it? It was a couple weeks ago when it was me, you, Ryan, and Steven were all there when that one guy was picking on them low levels.
Yeah.
And we all went and this was before. Yeah. Me, Steven, Ryan, and Carbon was all there. And this guy was picking on level 15s. He was a level like a 90 or something, sitting at the Wayward.
Yeah, where the low levels go, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
all
much.
he was doing. And, it made us mad because we were only there because we were dropping off plans and stuff extra that we had, just giving them to people. And... yeah, and...
What's really funny about that, too, remember that time, Chuck, that I dropped you 22 pounds in just plans?
Yeah. And, like...
That's a lot of plans. Ugh. That's a lot of treasure maps. I honestly get a lot of my treasure maps, or plans from treasure maps. You don't want me to get in my main.
Dodo!
Az turned into a robot. Does anybody else hear that, or is it just me?
He's
I hear
stuttering
it
a lot.
too.
As you're stuttering a lot, check your connection. Sorry, boss. Not much.
Re-say words.
Words. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Dang, I forgot to send that to you again, Carbon. My bad.
I don't know.
We got on a rant.
You wanna
much.
come? You wanna bring me some water, Carbon? I'm
Yeah, I
dying.
got you. All right.
Pretty much. You fucking
No,
paying for fucking guns. Paying for guns with your real money is exactly like paying for a goddamn OnlyFans. It's fucking pointless.
Pretty much. Well, yeah. Why would I do that when you can go and watch porn for free like a normal person?
Makes a good point. Yeah. I know a few different chicks that have OnlyFans, and I'm not subscribed to any of them.
Fuck no, never.
So, Carbon's not bringing me no water.
I'm coming.
I need water.
Man, just relax.
He's dying. Oh shit.
You never heard of OnlyFans as?
I think we're going off on another tangent.
Wow. Okay, so OnlyFans.
Okay, Whitney, Wisconsin. Oh, sorry. What's his name? Something dirty.
Big Dick.
Pre-dirty.
Pre-dirty, riding dirty. Gonna catch me riding dirty. Yes, we're talking now. Pre-dirty. We're going to be talking about Whitney, Wisconsin. Sorry.
Do your one voice. Do your one voice, Glenn.
It's ridiculous.
Pre-dirty said thanks for sitting with us, for most of the video and
the JO.
Yeah, and listen to our rant most of the night.
He went robot. You went full robot on that.
Yeah. He turned into Wally there for about 35 seconds.
Hey, there you go. You did kind of sound like Wally. Wally. What? Sound like Wally?
There he goes. He's already doing it.
Bro, you guys are making me view this a different way. He is fucking Wally.
Yeah.
Steven, I gave you props earlier. Did you hear me give you props? Because thanks, and I actually, sorry, I used your old name. I said Ghostly Sniper. If it wasn't for Ghostly Sniper, I wouldn't.
Well,
if it wasn't for Ghostly Sniper, I wouldn't have my legacy weapon. So, damn, you're clearing it. Wow.
Damn.
Well, I scripted one legacy weapon before I knew it was a legacy weapon, though.
The harpoon.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
That bloodied harpoon.
Okay, hey.
Charlie, did you already in your live stream?
No.
Okay, because I didn't either.
They just said, hey.
Carbon, I need a hard reset.
All right, here you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm stuck here,
reset?
Carbon. Yeah,
hard reset, buddy. I'll hard reset you.
As I can't you don't know what the fuck OnlyFans is. OnlyFans is pretty much, it can be for guys too, but it's mostly for girls. They make this little thing, and they post their nudies on there, and you can subscribe. There's different packages, so you can do like $5 a month, $10 a month, $50 a month, and that.
To see you can pay $50 a month to see her naughty bits.
You could pretty much, it would be like, I'm paying $5 a month just to see her in a bikini. I pay $10 a month to see her titties. I pay $50 a month to see her fucking flicker beam.
Yeah. Essentially, that's what our OnlyFans is. It's just it's a porn site essentially that
we have to pay for. Yeah.
People. Yeah.
And hell, it's even more expensive than fucking premium porn.
No.
Are they ninjas or they work for fucking ISIS?
Well, fuck you, Thunder. You can suck my dick. Isn't that what he says? Fuck you, Thunder.
You can suck my dick.
My penis. Are you still dead in there, man?
Yeah, I was. Sorry, guys, I was messaging people, so I wasn't paying no attention to the screen.
I mean, Ghost and Az and everybody can, my issue isn't that PvP occurs. I don't care that PvP occurs. It's just
how you do it. Or how
it's just
people
how
do
you
it.
do it. And if you know, okay, first of all, if I know I'm a level 600 and I have all top tier legacy weapons, I'm not going to go up to a level 100 that I pretty much know is not going to have the stuff that I have. You're either just trying to troll him or him or her, or you're farming them for caps, or you're trying to see what kind of junk they have, because that's the three things nowadays. Junk is more valuable than caps, really, honestly.
Yeah. And it takes, like, for a good weapon, they're wanting, like, a couple $100K in junk or something like that.
Mm.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, it don't... No.
Hey.
Except VATS is broken.
VATS is broken. Because as I have a level, I have a level 45 one of those. Yeah.
I use the armor on this character only.
Well, the only reason why we made that no, but what I'm trying to say though is that the only reason why we made that video is we wanted to know which guns worked in VATS and which guns did not work in VATS. Or, you know.
But hold on, guys. Let me go ahead and finish this real quick. Dirty. This is the only one. This is the only character I use my stealth armor on. On the other characters that I have, my other two alts, my heavy guns, and my other one, I'm probably, when I get to the point in the game, because now they give you the plans instead of actually just giving you the suit. If I find someone else who would, yes,
getting text messages.
Yes. But when I get the plans on my other characters, I'm either going to find another player who don't know the plan and give it to them, or find a low level that might want to give it to them. Just pass it on to help out.
Hey Chuck, you talking about the Chinese stealth armor suit?
Yeah, because I've seen.
You can't give it away.
Really? Because I've heard people. I've heard of people selling it.
You can't give that plan away. If you try to drop that plan, it'll say you're destroying it.
Really?
Yep. I'm riding the line. I'm towing the line right now.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure we're all towing the line on getting banned. Okay, you see this right here? I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed of this right here. Unlocked for anybody else to come up here and grab what you want, the ammo maker here, since I was showed this little bitty glitch, is the best thing that's made me want to play the game. Is it done finally? But yeah, this right here,
Az,
I am not ashamed of this at all. Because the game...
Naked switchblade fight, I'm telling you right now.
Hold on! I'm explaining!
Sorry, go ahead, Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
As we see the ammo makers, all of us here all have an ammo maker, and we have some unlocked for other people. Because the game is they make it so much grinding. You have to grind 75% of the time for your ammo that you're going to use in the last 25% of you playing. So most of your day is not even out actually enjoying the game and the graphics of the game. It's looking for lead and steel.
Yeah.
Or plastic and... So
yeah, you're not quite at my level though with the 12 ammo makers. That is.
Yeah, okay. I'm not at no 12 ammo maker, but and we give a lot of the ammo. If someone asks and says, "Hey, Yes. If someone asks, "Hey, do you have this type of ammo?" We have it. We'll just go up and drop, 600, 700, 1,000. I remember this one new person, Carbon. You dropped for them like 4,000 worth of some type of ammo.
Yep.
Just to help out. Other than that,
did I just hear that correctly? Did you say it just downloaded?
Which armor? What armor are you?
It's
Dirty.
It's
what
Sandman
armor are you
and
looking for?
Yep. It's a tie between you and Sandman. See, I'm actually starting to stutter. I'm like,
fuck Sandman.
Oh.
I hope there's fucking Sandman lovers watching this thing. They can go fuck themselves.
Hey, it'd be an honor to be killed by you.
All right, hold on a minute. Dirty, what type of armor are you looking for your bloodied? Because we come across armor all the time, and the group that I talked about earlier, the Fallot76 Survivors of the Wasteland PS4 on Facebook, there's a bunch of people on there that if you're looking for a certain type of armor or weapon, they're more than willing to help. If they got it, they'll get it, or if they can find it, or if you don't even have the caps for it. Some of them on there have caps, and if they find it, they'll buy it for you and get it for you. Let any of us know what type of armor you're looking for.
I mean, hell, just let me know. I can.
Oh, he said he put it in the chat, but it's not popping up.
Okay.
Any of us that you see, any of our names are PSN on there. If you need help with anything, more than willing, any of us, you private message any of us telling us you need help with something. More than likely, if we're on, we'll jump on and help. Any point in time that we're on.
Oh, yeah.
Carbon.
Oh, yeah, real nice.
Carbon.
It wasn't fucking weird, bud.
Oh.
Fuck.
But he's looking for some unyielding. What level? I have a couple extra pieces. Let me. See, we both have a set of unyielding.
I mean, my suggestion to him too with the armor, with the armor is to do a mixture of bolstering and unyielding. Do like 3 pieces of unyielding, 2 pieces of bolstering. Yeah. Yeah. The stars.
Oh yeah.
All right,
bolstering is definitely the way to go.
I have this is just the extra unyielding that I got. I got a level 50 right here, a chest piece. I got a level 50 right arm. I have 2 right arms. So I have 2 pieces you could have, They're just sitting in my box anyways. So I got a chest piece and a right arm you could have.
Oh my god.
Howdy.
Howdy. How you doing?
Okay.
Hi there.
Besides the howdy, this gets me on another. I've been told by multiple people I have an accent. Do I have an accent? Do I have a southern accent that it's not that bad? It can't be that bad. Steven, Me and Steven's brothers, and ours is totally different.
I mean, you don't have like a deep South accent or anything.
Yeah.
I do not think there's a Southern accent, Charlie.
Yeah. I very much shouted you guys out. You guys.
I'll say he did.
The Fallot76 group is an awesome group compared to any of the other ones that we've found.
Oh, looky there. Looky there, Az. Oh yeah.
Your Yaz kind of freaked me out, Glenn.
Az, does this feel familiar? Feel like you're getting stalked right now?
But where'd everybody else go?
I'm busy. I'm not doing anything. I'm just
stroking it, Chuck.
You guys went online.
Oh. I'm not doing anything. Oh.
All right. One second. While they're doing that, let me make it a little bit quieter. Carbon, let them know I'm muted real quick, so then I'm not being yelled at while I'm trying to explain stuff.
You want me to mute you, or what'd you say?
No, I muted them because you're not yelling.
Yeah.
As is over yelling me while I'm trying to explain.
I got you.
Ruli, in the comments above, Pre-Dirty, and right above you, was looking for some unyielding, and I told him I have two pieces. I have a chest piece he can have and a right arm that are both level 50. If you would happen to have, any of the other pieces to help him out, I'm pretty.
I pretty much.
They would appreciate it.
Actually, I have a full set I can give him.
Oh, okay. Food Build for Life has a full set. So just, when you're on the game or whatever, hit him up, Food Build for Life, and he'll have you a full set of Unyielding for your bloody build. Just keep in mind, next month, the update's coming, so we're going to get, the damage nerf. And it's people saying it's a bloody nerf. No, it's a damage nerf to all weapons, like we said earlier. Just keep that in mind that you're going to have a little hit to your stuff. But how we've seen some people on the public test server do on PC and stuff, they've been out testing weapons and stuff that I've watched. What's that one woman you watch sometimes? The Carbon?
What's that one woman? Oh, a Novo Survivalist?
Yeah. She did a video a few days ago where she tested all different kinds of weapons and, checked damage output and stuff. It seems not everything got hit as hard. What's he got? Is that extra suit you have, is it a level 50?
Yes, level 40s and 50s.
Yeah, it's all 40s and 50s and stuff like that. He has... let me get this right out. Whenever Fallout 76 does die, Food Build for Life is going to be the very last person to leave.
I'll be the one that's like winning on the game. Like I'll win an award for the only person left on the server.
God damn it!
I'm pretty sure he's getting ready to get his 20 caps for 70-some thousand hours played here pretty soon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's going to be so he grinds. I've played grindy games. I've played Ark. I've played Conan. 7 Days to Die. Neverwinter.
Yeah.
This man, if he would get on any of them, he can grind. It puts me to shame. Well, have a good night. Don't work too hard. All right, I'll shoot you a friend invite and just let me know whenever you're on, and we'll play. I'm guessing you just killed Az.
No, I didn't. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Let me show you. Right there.
Alrighty. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the podcast. Night and take care, y'all.